I was on the radio this morning and I absolutely loved it. It was for Mental Health Awareness Month, and they had asked me to come on as a life coach to just talk about mental health, like the things that I have just learned and how to properly care for ourselves so that we could actually have really good mental health. One of the things though I wanted to add, and we just like ran out of time, but listen to how cool this is, right? We have something in our brains called the dendrites. And if you've ever heard of them or if you've ever seen pictures of them, they almost look like little trees, right? But ones that aren't properly cared for, the dendrites in our brain, they tend to look like these old, like ratty trees, where the other ones are, the ones that are healthy and really able to help those neurotransmitters, they look alive and fresh. So listen to this, how cool God is, because the Bible verse that talks about delighting in the Lord and meditating on his law day and night is like a tree planted by streams of water, right? So when we're dwelling on trusting him and not worrying and having thanks and seeing all that he's doing around us and believing what he can do, having that close walk, it keeps our brains so healthy. But the other way, which deteriorates our dendrites, the ones where we're worried and stressed and not trusting and just in despair all the time, even despite when things are going on. So with the health of your dendrites, you're either having really good activity with your neurotransmitters, your serotonin, your dopamine, your endorphins. I mean, there's so many neurotransmitters, but those are the ones that are commonly used. And then the other way, when your when your dendrites aren't healthy, then there is a loss, there is a lack of your neurotransmitters. So the happy chemicals just can't really shoot those fires. So all that to say is that if you spend your time really practicing, taking it moment by moment, fixating on God, embracing him, like really just soaking in his word, keep just replaying those things that you see him doing around you, trusting him, receiving his love, spending time in his word, praying, giving thanks, really flood your mind just as you flood your mind with any other thoughts. Catch the ones that are stressing you out and are worrying. And at first, it's going to seem impossible. It's almost going to seem like you are like, no, this isn't right. Trusting in the Lord. Look at how big this is. But what's happening is your brain's like, no, I don't like change. Let's stick to how we always do it. And you're like, no, we're going to create new neural pathways. We're going to keep the dendrites healthy, and we're going to have great neurotransmitters so we can have great mental health. All right, so I hope that helped. Remember, just if anything from this, open up to Psalm 1 and read that and just see how cool the correlation is between dendrites and God's word. All right, see you.